I know this bad girl with a scooter. She flipped my shit sideways. Summers off of fire escape, sunsets, sticky icky flowers in the blunt. Yes, I wanna get her undressed, hickey biting rough sex. But anyway, she don't pay me no mind. She just comes through the smoke for the daily unwind. And Miss Thang with a sideways ponytail talking, and I try to listen to her, but I'm holy grail stalking. I love it when she whisper my name too. Blood red hair, eyes crippin' a dang blue. Green weave falling out a loose brown. When I look inside her eyes, it's like I'm in a new town. Move around, I'm stuck, frozen. I feel my heartbeat, it's about to bust open. Why the fuck am I just sitting here? Cause when you leave the room, none of them feelings ever seem to disappear. It's been a year and some change, and it's clear that you changed. It's been a year and some change, and it's clear that you changed. So why summertime gotta end? It's been a year and some change, and it's clear that you changed. It's been a year and some change, and it's clear that you changed. So why summertime gotta end? Some people chase drugs, I'm chasing memories. It's been a long time and I'm just praying you remember me. That phone call, your voice, it felt like 2 lifetimes ago. Time travel back, I didn't know that sunshine would slow. I've never been so happy to feel a raindrop. Cause when we're rolling together, all the pain stops. It's just the 3 of us, maybe 4 or 5. I'm trying to keep composure around them gorgeous eyes. I'm mortified that if I tell you how I feel, that it wouldn't be the same. And listen kid, I want it real, and it's an understatement to say it's complicated, but I don't really care. I'm getting lost in conversation. I've never been confident except when I'm with you. I feel like the world's at the bottom of my shoe. I'm still chasing summertime, I've been through cold winters. I wanna say I love you, I just choked the whole sentence. When you told me what you told me on that car ride home, you never felt the same way about the stars I've shown you. I don't know if you noticed it, but damn if I was crushed. And I choked those tears back in fear of damage in the rush. And I'm just rambling and stuff, trying to hide it, but you know it and I know it and we all know. So how south could it all go? I'm stuck inside that twilight, just looking at my ceiling while your face stares back. I'm awake, I fucking needed you, I'm gone. It's been a year and some change, and it's clear that you changed. It's been a year and some change, and it's clear that you changed. So why summertime gotta end? It's been a year and some change, and it's clear that you changed. It's been a year and some change, and it's clear that you changed. So why summertime gotta end? A couple shots from the bar, stagger home at night. I called your cell number when I slurred, you were so polite. I love your voice, but it feels so far away. I turned my ass around and found which way to walk today. Stumbled to your doorstep, it's raining, you would let me in. I said I wanna marry you, you stuttered like let's be friends. You're drunk, I'm not, I said I was though. Rejection was as fun as getting bellied by a snub nose. Uh-oh, another stain on the glass, like I need another friend, that's a pain in the ass. But I ain't really mad, I'm drunk as hell and on your couch now. My head is on your thigh, I'm thinking about passing out now.
You're still there, I'm impaired, you've been there, you know me, you love me, cause I'm gone and I'll see you later. I've gone away. I checked in, I checked out, I'm moving, I'm wrecked like Uzi, Alushi. Now I'm gone and I'll see you later, but not today.
And why am I just sitting in the dark room? Your words can paint a picture like it's cartoons. kinda when it comes to crunch time. Semester one will start soon, the pain doubles, hungover and foggy. And when I try to come over, it's probably kinda awkward, but the halo hung over is awfully suspicious. I'm off, she done did it to cross me, but fuck it. She don't wanna talk about it. She don't wanna talk about it. I can't run through with a dance, the sun's brutal, my chances all gone, the situation's all wrong.
I wake up, you're still there, I'm impact, you've been there, you know me, you love me, cause I'm gone and I'll see you later. I've gone away. I checked in, I checked out, I'm moving, I'm wrecked like Uzi, Alushi, now I'm gone and I'll see you later, but not today.
My head splitting, wide open, and it's from sipping my potion. And life tends to kick divine motions. I feel my inner mind's hopeless. Nucleosis, I am one, I am mono, I am the solitude. I couldn't even write a rhyme or fucking swallow food. And bitch, you had the fucking nerve to say that I didn't try. You scaled my whole world back, I would've died by your side. I'm not a violent guy, but shit, I threw a chair or two, knife edge to the chest. Now why you going Ric Flair, dude? My head's still splitting, wide open, and it's from sipping my potion.
I wake up, you're still there, I'm impact, you've been there, you know me, you love me, cause I'm gone and I'll see you later. I've gone away. I checked in, I checked out, I'm moving, I'm wrecked like Uzi, Alushi, now I'm gone and I'll see you later, but not today.
Setting the parameters. That's really the hard part.
Are you talking about a video game?
Takun, what are you doing?
Homework?
Then why don't you do it at home?
It's not cool.
You can do my homework too if you want, huh?
Your hands are upside down.
Huh? Oh. You should play baseball too, Takun. Why do you always carry around a bat?
Why do you always hang around here by the river?
Because you know. Oh? Now why was it?
You're in a good mood.
Hello, everybody. It is me. Yeah. Hello, how are you doing? Good, right on the dot message. Love that for you. Also, good bingo remembering. All very good, very sexy, very cool of you. This can go. You're welcome. You are very welcome. Let me open the game and let's get in there. Yeah. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Yeah. Emotional damage. Woo! Yeah, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. We're really in it today. Okay. Hopefully I remember how to play the game. It happens literally every time. I also love... There is so much on my floor right now, but you can't see any of it, and it's awesome. So, hopefully I don't change over to the big one. The big camera. Because that would be embarrassing. I forgot I had to be on the tab for it to load. So that was scary for like 2 seconds. But she's fine. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. Oh my god. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Alright. Hey guys. I guess you probably heard the big news, huh? Yeah, I'm no, he's going out of business. Well, I'm going out of business here, I guess. Just hasn't been the same, you know, with all the stars all fading out and stuff. Anyways, just wanted to say you guys are great, and I'm sure gonna miss having you guys as customers and all of that. Fucking wrong! But I got some good news though. too. All my stuff, it's on sale now, and I'll throw a little extra just for you, okay? So, enjoy, and maybe I'll be seeing you guys around, okay? 5% off? Thanks, King. On that grind, though. I just got... You know, I'll hook him up. We're not gonna be buying anything else anyway, so let's give him some money, you know? Here. Maybe we'll figure out how to use that. And this one as well. Sale, sale's a sale. Actually, let's do these, because they're... Finally grants one... Sure. Okay, I don't think I can afford anything else. Oh. Nope. 47. 57. 14. $51. I don't think there's gonna be anything else. 19. 15. Oh, but I'm not buying the cursed shit, you know. 30, 30, 30. Okay, yeah. That's all I can buy. Sorry, Ron. Pleasure was all mine and Dad's, you guys. Let's go read some pages. Stall a little bit. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it wants to talk to us. I forgot. I Gorgor. Okay, let's read. Let's read really quick, and then we'll do the other thing. There's a simple pleasure to be found in foraging about this place. Easy for a cur to say, of course. Though barren looking to the naked eye, the downside has its share of semi-hidden treasures waiting to be found. It was a nose for treasure after all, which drew us here. Certain types of artifacts found in this place would fetch a reasonable sum in soul, whether it's because they shine with inner light or due to other special properties. I've observed that stardust freshly fallen from the heavens sometimes glimmers in the afternoons. I have not found a use for it as yet, although, because it brings me faith, perhaps I have indeed. Yeah! Oh my god. I hope we make out. There are natives in this land with some capacity for thought and oddly keen instinct for the mercantile. Suspicious creatures, but not disagreeable entirely. From time to time we make exchange with them. They lust for coins, for the imperial soul, though why they do not say. We speculate it is a delicacy. It serves little purpose here, whilst their slug market wares are sometimes valuable. The creatures appear drawn to places where the heavens shine the brightest, perhaps because they know we are as well. What they want exactly is unclear. We have taught them of our lands, yet they remain preoccupied with simpler things. Love you, slug markets. Special mention must be given to the downside's most prolific native creature, which we call the imp. With all respects to our comrade Haub, an imp himself, possessing of an extraordinary intellect, most imps are driven by the simplest impulses: to eat, to drink, to procreate, to move, and to survive. These creatures, then, are symbols of this place. They are far more resilient than they seem, though wild by their nature, they, like all of us, can learn. Haub insists that imps are willing to be put to work. Like other aspects of the downside, they wish more than to exist, but to exist with purpose. Can I think that's the last page? Everyone keep it together. She wants to talk to us on purpose. Everyone keep it together. Thank you for visiting on such short notice, reader. I understand you have more important matters to attend to. So, let me be blunt. Please listen for just a moment then. Yes! Sarah! Oh, okay. I know this whole affair is coming to an end. All of it. I sense the binds that formed the rights becoming weak. Which means soon you will not need me anymore. Not that you have needed me at any point, but still, my services will not be of any further use. I'd love to tell you that this means I shall be free from my eternal prison. For some of my beyonders, it shall be a release. My accomplices are bound by weaker words than those which have bound me. They shall fade away, I think, and finally rest. I, however, shall remain. She hesitates for a moment. Thus, I have a proposition for you. I am literally listening so hard. I do not know where you shall go from here, but I ask you to take me there, wherever it shall be. By that I mean, take this stone prison of mine and keep it. Do not just leave it as all your predecessors have. Each time their stay among the Nightwings reached an end. Soon the Beyonder crystal shall serve no use at all, except to keep me trapped. I am content to remain thus, for I have little choice, but I would prefer to do so in your company. I literally love her. For I do enjoy your company, reader. This may not be much of a compliment, but I assure you that I much prefer your company to an eternity of solitude. I have no wish to see you gain in years and to eventually decay whilst I remain unchanging. But I should rather have many more years whilst having contact, even if those years are to be brief. They shall afford me many more in which I might think back upon our times. Nor do I expect you to accommodate my needs, for I am well aware I have my limits in accommodating yours. That is to say, I wish you to go forth after this night and live your life however you see fit, for your own sake. May all this rights business enrich your coming days somehow. And in considering that life after this night, if you think that there may be a place in it for me, however small, then once again I simply ask that you take me along. That way, should you ever wish to visit me again sometime, you could, and I would like to have that as an option more than not. My request here is a selfish one, for there is little I can offer in exchange, other than what my little companionship is worth. Perhaps I could lull you to sleep once in a while. Who knows? You could always try to sell the Beyond Crystal for a reasonable sum somewhere, or something to that end. There must be someone out there with an interest for this thing. So then, you have heard my sad little proposition. What do you say? Oh, God. I love her! Ah. You grasp the Beyonder crystal and set it into the folds of your clothing. Sandra sensed this and makes a sound as though surprised. Thank you, reader. She is at a loss for a moment, then. Let us go, then, from this place. Go and face your last remaining adversaries. May you crush them under heel and achieve the outcome you seek. I believe you shall prevail. Oh my, literally me too. Oh my god. She disappears into the stone for now. Yay! Got really quiet for some reason. But it's ours now. Okay. Everyone keep it together. Okay. You have gained the summit of Mount Elodial for the 7th time. Very few stars remain above to light your way as you await the commencement of the final liberation. Me too! I have the final liberation rite. The lone minstrel finds you clutching the Book of Rites, seeking there perhaps some bit of wisdom that eluded you thus far. Reader, we may not have a chance to speak again after this. I may have to go. Why? I wish to say that I am grateful for having made your acquaintance, and I shall remember you with fondness. I wish you well this night and always. Go forth with glory. Then he looks up and he extends his hand and brush it. You clasp it! Yes! You see Tizo has joined you. All of your companions are there with him, in fact. Skrahir-Kiri! Tizo wants you to know he has the utmost faith in you. Greeting one, thou art both wiser and less irritating than most others of thy kind. We have learned something from thee, and we are grateful. Oh, hi, mister. The others said they wanted me to join them and come talk to you, so here I am. The scribes are watching us. It is strange for me to say, given the circumstances of our meeting, reader, but it has truly been a pleasure. Onward now. Let us achieve our plan. You look upon your fellow exiles, your companions with whom you have withstood the downside, and with whom you shall now conduct this final rite. Begging your pardon, but my time has come. We shall see each other soon. He departs. After this night, the outcome of Wolfred's plan, the plan of which you all have been a part, shall be decided one way or another. For now, all you can do is strive to prevail against your final adversaries so that one last companion may go free. You rise to join your fellow exiles as the last remaining stars ignite. Oh my god! Okay. Everyone keep it together! I got it, I literally got it. But we do need to have a brief talk. Because we went through that and I started second guessing.
One last time upon the fall of Solium, dear reader. Hear me for one last time.
Thank God.
For soon the few remaining stars shall fade away, leaving you stranded there for your remaining days in that forsaken land where you deserve to be. The rabble that you roused here in the Commonwealth shall be put down. The exiles whom you liberated, all shall fall in line. But first, let us get on with this last liberation rite. You face none other than yourselves. Each so unlike the glorious Nightwings of yore. 'Tis a shame that one of you shall soon be free, for you deserve each other.
He hates us both. That's really funny. Please don't add anything. Okay, never mind. I no longer want to talk. I would feel bad if I set Gay free. Cause I don't know. I don't want to. The pyres burn and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. But before the lone minstrel can concur per the custom. Not another word. I was gonna ask if I should free Gay or Volfred, because Gay, we met like a normal character, right? So by default, I feel like I should free her. However, her crime was not being normal. And I don't want to send her back, you know? She seems happy here. So I don't want to, like, she hasn't said a single positive thing about going home. So I'm gonna send Volfred back. The demon Orlek slowly raises his clawed fingers to his mask. The false Nightwings have arrived at... Yeah, I agree. But for a second, I second-guessed myself, but I'm back. We're doing Volfred, especially because it's dramatic. The false Nightwings have arrived at last. Long have I awaited this. My freedom was once stolen from me. Then I was cheated of it. Here upon this mountaintop. You may now attempt to take it from me once more. He stands there for a moment, silent then. Orlek dons his mask and stands prepared. May these damned rites cease forever for the misery which they have caused. Dramatique! Yeah. No, not Ash and Cole! I hate Ash and Cole. I'm killing myself. Nightwings, we shall not meet again after tonight, for the cycle of rites has all but ended. Thus, I would have your decision. On whose behalf shall you conduct this final liberation rite? The one whom you anoint, or else the exile Orlek shall be returned. Godspeed, reader. You know what is at stake better than I. I have utmost faith in you to make the best decision and conduct this rite with glory. Nightwings, the star's remaining light grows dim. Your decision, please. It is now time to choose who, if anyone among you, shall go free this one last time. The rest of you shall remain in the downside to the end of your days. One by one, you meet the gazes of your fellow exiles. Gay. Volfred. Tizo. Bertrude. Your fellow exiles, your companions, your friends. Together you have come this far, but now the downside and the rights conspire to tear your group apart and disrupt your plan. Oh. I can just not choose? That's weird. Never mind, I'm choosing. With but a glance, you reassure your fellow exiles that you know what to do.
One final opportunity for salvation.
Ew, roster bio. Oh, I can look at the roster bio. I didn't even think about that. What is this? Automatically gains 15% for quickness. So I'm fighting a headwind and then a Tizo. That doesn't feel too bad. It's too bad all my fast characters are gone now. But don't worry about it. It's none of your business. Oh no. He's a... I literally tried so hard to get him up there. Oh wait, I literally got it too. Tony, that's really funny. Now I don't know who to free. Bertrude? I don't know. I don't like I like her, but she doesn't care, you know? So I think it's either Tizo or Gay. But it feels cruel because Tizo and Gay get along really well. The fact that Bertrude is possible, but not Volfred pisses me off so bad. I guess so, but she doesn't care. Sag. I'm literally gonna kill myself. You have to let me do Wilfred. I was so, like, prepared and sturdy in my choice. Because but I don't want to. Okay. We can't. Okay, can't. You're right. So, but if we set Gay free, she'd be able to go back home to everyone else. Tizo never went to the Commonwealth, so it doesn't matter. I'm doing gay. I hate it here. Me? I can finally go home? Not yet. I mean, I know I can't go yet, but if the scribes allow it, maybe soon, this final time? Your choice is cast. As for your other companions, you sense a clarity of thought and purpose in each of them. They stand ready to support Gay as well as you.
Who shall strive for her?
Creehee! Tizo is ready to do whatever it takes to see Gay regain her freedom this night. And I refuse to play with Wilfred if I don't need to. Thy will is ours, reading 1. Let the remaining stars shed their last light upon our ceremony here. Baby, yeah, baby! Woo! Those are to be my adversaries then. And who is it, I wonder, who asserts his will over that group? You sense Orlek searching for you, almost reaching out to you. You, the shadow of the false Nightwings. They are nothing to me but you who would relinquish your own liberty for the sake of them? Strange. It is fitting, then, that I should have to face one such as you. Then Orlek stands at the ready, signaling for his 2 allies to do the same. By the light of dawn, the cycle of the rites shall cease. Let us see if we can finish this ordeal before that time. The sky shudders above begins to shudder. The final liberation rite is about to commence. Tariq! I am prepared, Celeste. Then let our song this evening shake the stars themselves. Aye, Celeste, let us make sure of it. Oh, okay. Tizo? Tizo fumbles with his mask. Kriha? Tizo recognizes Orlek and greets him tentatively. It is good to see you. Orlek reaches for his mask in turn. How is the horn mended? Kriha. Tizo indicates his horn has not bothered him for a long time now, and thanks Orlek for it. Good, a full recovery then. But it is unfortunate to see you standing there with them, Tizo. Come with us, no questions asked. The proposition seems to catch Tizo off guard. Crew. Tizo indicates that he will not abandon his friends or their quest. Krihu Kikiki? He seems to be pleading with Orlek to stand down, to listen, to not give in to anger. But Orlek shakes his head. He puts his mask back on. This is something I must do, little one. Tizo dons his mask in turn. He chirps nothing more. Oh my god, that's so sad. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow! It's on again! Uh-oh. Shit. Oh my god. No! It's really hard! Gay is really hard to use. Someone please do something. Oh, what the? Okay. Run. They're really good. Okay. The sky rains ash. Soon your Pyre's own mingle with what? Soon shall your Pyre's own mingle with them. Just then, the skies above begin to rain down fire. The final throes of the cycle of the rites and the ending of an age. Ow! What the heck?
How he has changed, that Warlick. Grown old and bitter, lo these many years.
What the heck was that? Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
Almost.
Okay. What the heck is that? Okay.
The turn of events.
Okay. Ooh, ooh.
Alas for gay.
Ooh. Ah! No. Okay. 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 Oh, God. Okay. Oh, God. Jesus. Oh, my God. What happened? What was that?
Tis what the scribe
I don't know what's going on, but I'm literally going to kill myself if I lose. Okay. Oh, what the? Okay, honestly on me. I haven't used gay in forever.
There goes Tivo.
Haha, die then. Okay. Oh, God.
Get out, Tito.
Ow!
Pathetic.
Okay, can you stop making commentary, please? For like 10 seconds? That'd be awesome. Oh, Jesus. Okay. No! Okay, just kidding. Just kidding. Literally everything's fine. Literally everything's fine. Literally everything's fine. Okay. So the false Nightwings bear their fangs at last. But that cannot be your finest effort. You think you deserve freedom more than I? Then fight for it, damn you. Ah! Bertrand, fucking move. Oh, God. Oh, what? No! I forgot she jumped. This is literally the worst day ever. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. All of you, you shall rot here. You shall rot here as I have all these many years. You false nightwings who would deny me once again my rightful liberty. You who deny that liberty to all of the triumvirates you face and vanquish under the guise of the traditions of those blasted scribes. Come, let us continue with this glorious affair. It's like miserable, I think. No. Okay. Everyone keep it together. What is going on? Or like stands breathing. I gotta calm down. I'm gonna pass out. Okay. If we take one more hit, we're dead. Or like stands breathing. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Or like stands breathing heavily. He looks back at the thin lick of flame that is a smoldering pyre. Before just used I just used him, didn't I? I can't use him again. My hands are buzzing. It's like when I get a panic attack when I can't feel my teeth. Oh my god. He looks back at the thing before turning his attention back to your triumvirate. Okay.
And there it is. At last.
That was so anticlimactic.
Proved their worth. They surpassed their adversaries in the end. Thus ends the liberation rite. Thus, the scribes have chosen.
Yeah. I knew the scribes would help us see us through. You look upon Gay for what you expect shall be the last time you see each other. Any moment now, this shimmer pool shall engulf her. For any moment now, she shall return to glory and join Wilfred's agents in the Commonwealth to help achieve the plan. Any moment now, the cycle of rights shall end, at least until the dawn of a new age. Any moment now.
And thus, the scribes have chosen. And thus, the scribes have chosen.
Can she not be free?
And thus, the scribes have chosen. No. Nightwings. Reader.
But I won! Oh no, are we too late? Is it too late for me? Each prior time upon the fall of Salayam, the shimmer pool is opened following the liberation rite and taken in whichever exile prevailed. But now all is still, and the lights of the stars above have all but died. You sense a growing fear that it is already too late, that the shimmer peel shall not reveal itself again. Orlick approaches, his head bowed. The 8 scribes have saved their greatest treachery for last. Then something else catches his notice. Wait. A sudden rush of starlight cascades through the stillness of the summit. The shimmer pool appeared again, different somehow, but open. Gay looks upon it, but it does not engulf her, or at least not yet. It seems I was mistaken then. The 8 scribes, this is not their greatest treachery, it is their greatest jest. The shimmer pool is flung wide open. It seems all are worthy, now, of freedom. Orlick strides toward the shimmer pool, but halt Orlick. Orlick glances over at the lone minstrel almost in surprise. The shimmer pool has lost most of its strength. You step inside and you shall surely drown, of that I can assure you. He laughs to himself at this. Then we have all been cheated. No, the shimmer pool is revealed and one of you may still return as planned. But as for who returns, someone shall have to choose. ere the last light of the stars is extinguished and the rites cease to be. This is the final trial of the scribes. The final trial of the scribes. Then our confrontation, the liberation rite. It was all meaningless? No, the victor of the confrontation is to be the one to make the choice among those closest to the scribes, either the anointed or he who anointed them. So then I can go home? Or mister, maybe I could choose that you go home instead. Aye, it shall be either you, the reader, or... It shall be either or. Gay, please make your decision quickly, lest it shall be forfeit. I do not know for how much longer the light of the stars shall offer you this gift. If that is truly as it has to be, well, then my choice is made. I'm choosing you, mister. I would like you to be free, okay? But for everything you have done for me and all of us. Gay wishes to give up her freedom so that you may regain yours. Very well. Reader, sir, the choice which Gay made, or rather the choice which Gay made, or rather the choice which she gave, it is now yours to make instead. This choice, it may keep bouncing back and forth like this? Absurd. It may, until such time as one of you is willing to accept the burden and the outcome of the choice. That is the trial, and I fear there is little time remaining now. Reader, if you and your companion are too cordial with each other to accept that freedom, either one of you, then I shall gladly take it. Freedom ought be more than some flirtatious trifle to exchange. Reader, what is your will? Oh. Well, it's not gonna be me, because Sandra can't come with us, I'm pretty sure. So, she's staying in my pocket. She's staying down here. Gay, it was for her. But I don't know, he earned it a really long time ago. But we hate him. So, you are decided. You have chosen Gay. She looks at you with some astonishment. Gay, madam, do you accept the reader's choice, or shall you make another? Then yes, I do. I accept. Then it is done. You see a genuine look of surprise flash across Gay's face, and then she is gone.
Godspeed, moon-touched one. By the scribes. No stars remain aloft. The cycle of the rites.
Me too. Like, at that tail end there, I did feel bad for him. I almost picked him, but I figured we as a society hated him for a while, so I won't do that to you.
Nightwings. The opportunity to gain your freedom from the downside. Was it not enough?
If we didn't win the game as a whole, I'm gonna kill myself. So jot that down. That night, the exiled Gay returned to the Commonwealth. She was to be the last. The stars had faded and the cycle of rites had run its course. She had found the Commonwealth in great upheaval. Spurred by the efforts of 5 liberated exiles, Wilfred Sandalwood's revolutionary plan had incited the masses. The exiles and the starless sky portended the return of the scribes. The people surged into the streets, shoulder to shoulder. Led by the 5 exiles, their voices shook the heavens. The leadership of the Commonwealth panicked. No blood was shed that night, and by dawn it was over. The leaders of the Commonwealth had cast themselves back into exile or joined in this new cause. Thus, in its 838th year, the Commonwealth had fallen. The new Saurian Union declared its sovereignty the next year. Among the changes its elected leaders ushered in, they vowed never to cast their people into exile, and they abolished the old Commonwealth decree forbidding literacy. Today, we still remember all of this, and we remember the exiles of the downside, whose deeds led to the dawning of our age, whether they returned or not. Personally, I also feel like a winner. We did it. What are we? With the rights drawn to we get to visit everybody! With the rights drawn to a close, the slug market's revenues fell precipitously, and Falcon Ron was forced to liquidate his assets and close up shop. Yet, as it is sometimes the case with those of a sudden entrepreneurial leaning, this time of hardship led to an epiphany, or at least a sudden change of fortune. One day, Falcon Ron had a run-in with a messenger imp bearing news from the other side. Ron gave it one of his remaining trinkets, which could not be sold. The following week, the messenger imp returned to him bearing a tidy sum of wealth in newly minted coinage from the Sahrain Union. Falcon Ron cut a long-term deal with the messenger imp then and there. Though his trade remained a gray area from a legal standpoint in the Sahrain Union, the newfound fame of the downside caused Falcon Ron's goods to explode in popularity. He later signed an elaborate agreement with Big Bertrudes and found a distribution partner on the other side through Rookie Greentail, whose own business had expanded. Yeah, we get to see everybody. This is so nice. And Falcon Ron, especially in the Sahrain Union. Falcon Ron's goods are still known for their superior quality, though he assumes no liability for any side effects. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna check on the people I don't care about first. Ew, I care about you the least. And we get to listen to a little bit of music as a treat. After the final liberation rite, Lendl refused to believe that the rites had truly ended. He would sit through night after consecutive night staring into the blackness of the sky, awaiting any kind of sign that he might gain another chance at freedom. No such sign ever came. His fellow accusers started to express concern for him. Survival had become their top priority once liberty had slipped from their grasp. But Lendl dismissed them as weak fools. He insisted rather forcefully that any evening now the stars would shine for him again, and mark the way towards his inevitable freedom. He was, of course, mistaken. The others in his triumvirate were left with little choice but to abandon him. After that, the exile known as Lendl the Liar was never seen again. However, there have since been sightings of a bedraggled demon who wanders the downside and bears Lendl's cruel countenance, suggesting he yet still lives. And ew, yucky, he's gross. Okay, I hate Manly next. When Manly Tinderstoff realized the rites had ended and that he could no longer return to the Commonwealth through this ancient means, he was outraged. He cursed the scribe, spewing forth such a slew of blasphemy as to be very unbecoming of one of his high status and bearing. When he at last calmed himself, he focused all his energies on attempting to find another means of homecoming. He maintained regular contact with his wealthy family on the other side via messenger imp, and used their vast resources to explore other means of escape. He tried using an elaborate pulley system, which he attempted to retrofit a flying black wagon with superior propulsion. He tried an imp raft, a hot air balloon, even prayer. Nothing worked. There was only one way to escape the downside, and now it was gone. Tinderstoff bankrupted his family in these vain attempts. At last, such was his shame that he retreated to the teeming woods of Black Basin to Cinderroot. There he yet wallows. I love seeing him listen to me too. There he yet wallows, complaining to his comrades of the chastity who still put up with him, either about his own misfortune or their latest news from the other side. Jail. Okay. Oh, fuck you, Manly. All his life, Sir Deluge had fled from one danger only to find himself facing another. He had escaped the war-torn waters of the Sea Dominion, he had escaped the blood border of the Commonwealth, and now he had escaped the rites. After the rites had ended, many exiles wrapped up in the ancient test were crestfallen, as with their last chances to return home vanished along with the stars above. But Deluge did not mind, for this outcome meant that at last there was no burden of responsibility weighing down on him. While most of his fellow exiles of the Pyre Hearts yet longed for the waters of the Sea Dominion, driven ever by their impulses toward conflict, Deluge settled down. With him remain... Oh. I have to kill this man really quick. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Okay, he's been killed. me, I want to kill you guys. With him remained one of his companions, Lady Seagrass, who had taken... I want to see her. Oh, I don't get to. That's racist. Who had taken a liking to him for some reason. Reportedly, they had disappeared into the waters of the Worm Gulf, which may begin to explain the significant increase of worm population observed in the vicinity. Okay, Udmilde sex. After her liberation, killing myself, which Udmilde... Her song has sex, though. Oh, I'm sorry. I can give you the link later. Mudmo did not. No, that's okay. Chatterino is so convenient. I just boop, boop, and then they're gone. I forgot that you were a mod, to be honest. I got so used to doing it myself. I love you. After her liberation, Witch Udmilde fled to her native home in the Southern Bogs, rejecting all festivities and honors she could have received. She was never seen again during the events that transpired in and around the Commonwealth. Some of those with knowledge of the rites and the legends of the downside suggest she willingly cast herself back into exile to be closer to Yusla. Other rumors suggest that her obsession with pyromancy and the dark arts ultimately consumed her. If she lives, for her kind are able to live for many centuries, there's no telling where. Her repeated threats of the return of Yaslach were thoroughly investigated, and no credence was found to any of her claims. Girl, I know. Like, she got... We lost for you to go back? Okay, go off, queen. Speak your truth. Sandra. Barker is fine, I guess. Barker Ashpaws never had much interest in returning to the Commonwealth, for he always found its bylaws to be stifling, so when the rites ended, he did not care, at first. He soon grew very bored. The rites had given his life a certain sense of structure he had always needed. He missed the raw anticipation of it all. He decided to continue conducting the rites for the thrill of it. He bent some of the rules and replaced some of the objects, but it was close enough. His packmates, the dissidents, proved more than happy to participate, and thus they ran against each other back in Jomer Valley. Gradually, the other exiles with the rites, as well as those who had not heard of it at all, started to take an interest. They ended up giving Barker Ashpaws some healthy competition. His old feud with Rookie Greetailed ceased meaning anything to him, and he forgot all about it amid his new pursuits. Ultimately, even Barker Ashpaws, who had led such a directionless existence to that point, found something of a calling through the rites. Whether he took the rites less seriously than any other exile of his time, or more, was oft debated by those who watched him work. Okay, that's kind of a good ending for him. I'm glad that happened. Bye, guys. Okay, Dark Witch Queen. Sure. Throughout her exile, Tamitha Fien was motivated by a single goal, to return to the Commonwealth and exact vengeance on her ancient enemies. When she realized the rites had ended and that she would never see her mountain home again, she nonetheless remained determined to aid her people however possible. She had gathered certain information pertaining to the intentions of the Nightwings, who had formed a pact to regroup on the other side after their liberation. Other such reports exposed certain weaknesses in the Commonwealth's defenses, and revealed to the Nightwing remnants the opportunity for a risky but potentially impactful strike. As Tamitha could not participate in the assault, she learned what happened well after the outcome. On that night, known as the Scribe's Return, the Commonwealth had fallen. The Highwings remnants thus prevailed, at last, without even having to fight. Soon after the fall of the Commonwealth, Tamitha learned her blood sister Pamitha was an accessory to the successful outcome. Tamitha was very skeptical of this, but as similar reports kept mounting, she soon accepted the prevailing opinion, however grudgingly. Once a messenger imp arrived bearing some sort of message, seemingly from Pamitha. However, Tamitha turned it away. She would not give in to an impulse to forgive. Knowing that the conflict on the other side had ended, Tamitha retreated to the crags of Black Basin and grew ever more distant. Those closest to her surmised that her inability to reconcile with her blood sister was at the heart of this, though for her part, Tamitha never once admitted to any such weakness. God, that's so annoying. I'm gonna save them for... I'm gonna do Ignarius. Once it became clear to Ignarius that the rites were drawing to a close, he knew that it was time for him and the Templars to call it quits. But first, he and the Templars decided to celebrate, and that they did for many, many nights. The revelry did eventually subside. The exiles parted amicably and went their separate ways. He roamed the downside then, searching for some meaning in his life, sometimes taking odd jobs requiring his brute strength. He never remained alone for very long, and took on many lovers in his time. However, he sometimes thought about the one he had called Curly Horns and what became of her. Though his glory days as the most powerful conductor of the rites had long since passed, he always enjoyed the fearsome reputation he had cultivated in that time. Okay, wow, he was boring. So good for him. Dog Dad, love you. As this, he's just a little guy. He's just a most more normal Pyre character. As the cycle of the rites drew to a close, it grew evident that a chance at freedom from the downside had forever slipped from Dalbert and Almer Oldheart's grasp. Thus, they and the exiles of the Fate returned to Jomer Valley. There they struggled to get by, as exiles of the downside tend to do. Sometime after the rites had ended, the Oldhearts at last heard the news that the Commonwealth had fallen. This was well after the fact, of course, but it brought old Dalbert great joy. Despite his forthright manner, he had no love for the nation that had cast him down along with his son. Delbert Oldheart passed peacefully in his sleep before the next new moon. In his final days, he implored his son to undertake a pilgrimage to the scribes. Almer never shared his father's view of the scribes, but respected Dalbert's wishes, and so, after a period of mourning, Almer began a new journey. Not a day went by that Almer Oldheart did not think about his father, and give thanks to him, and speak to him at morning and night. I know! He can't just die! That's so sad! Would that the stars shone, for surely Dalbert's would be there among them, smiling down at his son and watching over him and his kin. Ah! Okay, hi, Orlick. After the Shimmer Pool closed for what would be the last time, Orlek looked around him in the flickering light of the Nightwing's still-burning pyre. He then returned to the Fall of Salayam, and looked up toward the black, starless sky. He cursed the 8 scribes one after the other. After that, he strode forward towards the waters coursing from the side of Mount Elodial, and without hesitating, he cast himself down. Orlek's body was never recovered. The drop from Mount Elodial does not appear survivable, though Orlek did survive it once. That time, however, he was filled with fury. Such was the betrayal he had suffered when his fellow exile claimed his rightful freedom. This time, Orlek was filled with nothingness, and chose to leave the downside in the one way he still knew he could. The other Nightwings who were to witness this never forgot what they saw. Oh my god! What the fuck? I should have saved him! He should have been like, if you don't let me free, I'm gonna kill myself. Because apparently he meant it! Huh? Love this song. Okay. After the cycle of the rites ceased turning, the lone minstrel... Is the tree dude okay? I guess we'll find out. After the cycle of the rites ceased turning, the lone minstrel bade the remaining Nightwings take the Black Wagon and seek their fortunes elsewhere on the downside. Their parting was heartfelt but brief. He remained there at the summit of Mount Elodial with Celeste, where the two of them would chronicle the final outcome of the cycle. Neither Tariq nor Celeste were ever seen again. We all know this now through song attributed to them. Some claim these songs originated in the taverns of Saharine Union, and merely were imbued with the weight of folklore. However, exiles liberated from the downside corroborated each other's claims at having met this duo that presided over the liberation rites. Another folktale suggests these minstrels were heralds of the scribes. Having fulfilled their obligations, they departed to the world we know and rejoined their patrons. One of their famous songs describes another, simpler outcome, that the two gave up their duties to the rites in favor of a life that they could share together. In any case, they are likely to remain the subject of such verses and such songs, for it was they who watched over the rites and ushered in our times. Okay, who do I care about least? Big Bird 2, okay, actually, it's Pamela. That's a good point. I guess we'll find it. After regaining her freedom, Pamela Thien found herself in a difficult position. Having once betrayed her people of the Highwing remnants, she knew that she would not be welcome in her native home. She did not trust the Commonwealth either. Instead, she found her place among Wilfred Sandalwood's agents, who were busy doing their part to fulfill the plan. As it turned out, the plan was a success. Pamela Thien stood shoulder to shoulder with her other fellow former exiles, and they were truly they were a sight to behold. A disturbing rumor later spread that night the Highwing remnants were slated to mount an assault, which for some reason never came to pass. Pamela denied any knowledge or involvement. Afterward, Pamela played an active part in negotiating terms between Highwing remnants and the new nation that would become our Saharine Union. Her previous attempt at something of the sort led her to exile. She must have felt some satisfaction to succeed this time around. Sometime later, Pamela had an unexpected run-in with Rookie Greentail, with whom she had spent a fair amount of time while traveling with the Nightwings. Under these new set of circumstances, it turned out the two had a lot more to talk about and rather more in common. They would often put to test which one was able to outdrink the other. It is unclear as to which one of them prevailed in that contest in the end. One day, Pamela received an invitation to return to the Highwing remnants, where she was to be fully pardoned. She held out a hope that she might see her blood sister Tamitha there, knowing full well that Tamitha did not regain her freedom. Tamitha did later learn that Tamitha was welcomed back by their people. However, she never responded to her blood sister's attempts to contact her. Tamitha, in turn, did not expect forgiveness from her at any point. Nonetheless, she kept trying to reach out, she said, to ruffle up her feathers just a little bit. Later, when asked, Pamela Thien admitted she felt as though she had no home to call her own. This was during an interview conducted amid an extensive trip abroad, for she had traveled thousands of leagues beyond the bounds of the Saharine Union. Pamela continued to journey thus, citing that it reminded her of when she was younger and could fly unfettered. It's so sad that she never got forgiven. That really sucks. I like Big Gertrude. But we'll listen to her next. Several exiles of the Nightwings cared more for the plan of Sandalwood Several exiles on the Nightwing can more for the plan of Sandalwood than to return home from the downside. The crone called Big Bertrude was a prime example. She found a suitable environment to live within the dismal region known as Flagging Hands. There she had built up a thriving place of business known to many exiles in the land. With the rites having ended, she returned to her preoccupations, working away almost as though nothing had happened. Yes! Love you, Bertrude! When one gets to be more than 400 years of age, perhaps even then monumental events such as the culmination of the rites or the collapse of the Commonwealth are seen as trifling matters. Much of her effort was doubtless due to the influence of Sandalwood, someone whom she had admired now for decades. He had made clear that he could not requite her feelings for him. But what could have been a hurtful dismissal led only to a deeper understanding between them. By and large, Bertrude kept focused on her work. Whether casting small enchantments or imbuing talismans, the work brought her a sense of purpose, she would say. In the Commonwealth, such services were strictly forbidden, but in the downside, there was no need for real needs for simple luxuries, which the competing slug market could not always provide. Thus did Big Bertrude continue to live up to her name, and the tales of her days in the Nightwings made her that much more of the living legend. Love her! Okay. I'm gonna... Sandra's last. You know she's last. Okay, yeah, Gay, I guess. The Commonwealth had never provided a sense of home for the one they called Gay the Grey, so she was surprised on her return that she was so well treated. She felt uneasy about it, and besides she knew that she would do her best to fulfill the pledge she had made to her friends. Even she could not have expected the impact she would have on the events that followed which gave rise to our Saharine Union. Despite not fitting the image of any of the 8 scribes, Gay nonetheless stood out alongside the others, amid the teeming masses of the night of the scribes' return. She spoke of the scribes with such conviction and sincerity that the crowd was very moved. After the fall of the Commonwealth, there was a renewed interest in the legend of the 8 scribes and many new interpretations of their histories and teachings. Gay found herself at the center of all this. Her way of speaking continued to compel a growing audience. She swayed many people from their astralist beliefs. Soon, the 8th Word, which lost favor with the people during the reign of the Commonwealth, sought her out and asked her formally to join, and she did, right away. Oh no, I'm sorry about no gay emote, dude. That's so sad. Through it all, she would wonder how her little friend Tiso had fared while they were divided now by great distance. He always remained in her heart. She cited her relationship with Dodariel as the single most important in her life. Oh, they're friends! Oh my god. Jodariel would always provide for her a circumspect perspective and the wisdom of experience. Gay always devoted to her faith, but more so to her friends. Many people in the Saharine Union cited that her gentle manner and unwavering conviction helped them brave the changing times with courage and with grace. I miss Jody! Yeah! Let's talk to her next. After her liberation, Jodariel soon became an icon of the movement that led to the collapse of the Commonwealth and the rise of Saharine Union. Her horns and stern countenance inspired the people to believe that she was Solaya Mur reborn. She became a great, if reluctant, leader. In the uncertain times that followed, Jodariel's seasoned expertise often came into play in both matters of security and of state. For instance, she conscripted and trained a team of volunteers in public safety. The community did not know what to make of such a cordial bunch at first, but soon came to value their service. They have stood for the people ever since, and we celebrate their founding day each year. She remained close with Hedwyn through all this experience, and they supported each other through their struggles many, many times. I don't even want to know what happened to Hedwyn, because he's probably like, oh, I fucked my girlfriend. It's like, okay, that's great. You could have fucked me. The first 3 has to be the last 3 we see. Oops. Love you. She kept an eye on Gay, who nonetheless demonstrated a surprising knack to get by on her own, though Jodariel was always willing to provide assistance just in case. She continued training on her own, a regimen that grew stricter with each passing year. There were those who sought to train her, and she sometimes obliged. Yeah, you read that. Okay, watch it. I just wanted to talk to her next. There remained one other constant in her life. She would always remember her days among the Nightwings, and with fondness for the most part. Here, I'll do Tizo next. Once the rites had it... Okay, Tizo, get a little funky with it. Okay, anyway. Once the rites had ended, the Imp Tizo had a job to do, quite unlike most exiles trapped forever in the downside. The lone minstrel asked that he watch over the Black Wagon, which the Nightwings had used extensively for travel and for shelter all throughout their quest. Tizo obliged, for he knew that wagon, as well as its Strided Imp's inhabitants, perhaps better than anyone. What became of the wagon exactly was never verified, as evidence of Tizo's thorough work. After that, he liked to while away his days with any of his friends, or else with his fellow imps. Sandalwood sometimes called for his assistance, and Tizo was always happy to oblige. The two would often reminisce about their times with the lone minstrel. He often chirped about the reader of the Nightwings, with whom he built quite a rapport. The reader understood him perhaps better than anyone. Indeed, Tizo would often express wistful gratitude for all his time with the Nightwings, and their many adventures throughout the land that was always his home. Other than that, Tizo would sometimes help interpret for the messenger imps relaying news to and from the Saharan Union. Despite having gained significant celebrity abroad, he never let it go to his head, and he would go fishing in the Sea of Solis at every single chance he got. Ugh, good for him. Yeah, he just hung out with his friends. Gilman, how did you fare? When the worm Gilman returned to the Commonwealth, he believed that he had regained something even more important than his freedom, his honor. Gilman relinquished his knighthood and declined an opportunity to serve as captain on the Blood Border. He was not interested in fighting any longer. Yet, as is sometimes the case with those such as he, a circumstance soon came about in which there came a need for him to once again make use of his military training. Thankfully, however, the scribe's return ended peaceably. Gilman was on edge throughout that night, expecting violence to erupt at any moment, but the moment never came. When the matter was at last put to rest, then Gilman knew his time as a knight had ended. He declared to all those in earshot that he would never fight again. Unless, of course, there arose some other extraordinary set of circumstance, again requiring him to fight, but he certainly hoped not. He still trained regularly, just in case, especially with his fleet-footed friend Rookie Greentail. He was always grateful for having studied under the reader of the Nightwings, without whom he never would have completed his penance. Because of this, and perhaps because they were on opposite sides of the world now, Gilman dedicated his life to him. Honor! And Rookie! Okay, Gilman is... Okay, by that point, he had long forgotten about his days under the leadership of Sir Deluge, his former commander. Breaking free of his abusive leadership was his first step to gaining a bit of self-respect. Gilman never did return to his homeland of the Sea Dominion, and was content to lead a monastic life on a small residence in the hills. It was just high enough to make him keep striving to conquer his fear of heights. Other than that, an intense daily training regimen and the occasional visit from an old companion, he was more than enough to keep him optimistic and engaged. He knew by then that honor was not something to be won, but a contract with oneself, to be renewed each day. Worm Hill House, yeah! Okay, I'm gonna do Fulford's second to last, just because I'm curious. After his liberation, Hedwyn was instrumental in the events leading to the fall of the Commonwealth and was vital to the outcome of the plan. The peaceful outcome of the scribe's return was attributed to several key factors. One of them was the underlying ambition of the plan itself. Another was Hedwyn's visibility among the people in the streets. Identified to be a liberated exile, he was believed to be Goliathan reborn. More importantly, however, that one of the Wing's harps. More importantly, however, was that one of the winged harps of the High Wing remnants accompanied him. She was later identified as Fakani Shang. Their bond was symbolic of what was at stake that night and proved vital to the peace that followed. In all his days as leader in the Saharan Union, Hedwyn oft confided in his friend Jodariel. Despite her intense manner, there was no one whom he trusted more in times when circumspection was required. Hedwyn would often think back about the vow he made at the beginning of his quest for freedom. Although he cherished all the friendships he made, he pledged to Jodariel, Rookie Greentail, and the Reader of the Nightwings that they may all be free again together. He had broken that vow, for in the end, not all of them were able to return. A terrible guilt over this darkened his mood for a time. However, the others, whom he still knew, lifted his spirits, much like he had often lifted theirs. All of the Nightwings knew the stakes. While the others who stood with the Nightwings were not all able to return able to remain in contact thus, Hedwyn often thought of each of them often. Holy shit. And so in turn, they often think of him. Why did I do Hedwyn first? I'm mad at Hedwyn. We broke up. There are other characters I like more now. After Rookie Greentail earned back his freedom, he returned to a lavish welcome ceremony in the Commonwealth, as was the tendency for liberated exiles. It was everything he could have hoped for, and soon he was well off, surrounded by luxury and choosing between... I've broken up with him. Surrounded by luxury and choosing between various exciting opportunities. However, he must have given in to his better judgment, as he did end up siding with Wilfred Sandalwood's revolutionary forces as he promised. On the night of the scribe's return, Greentail was there with the others as inspiring the masses, and he never looked prouder, the very image of Jomer Miniman himself. When the dawn finally came and it became clear that the Commonwealth that everyone knew would be no more, he realized many opportunities awaited. Dump his ass. Thank you. He became quite... I'm Sandra's for me now. I'm for Sandra's for me. We're in love. He began quite a lucrative career for himself, manufacturing and selling replica merchandise inspired by the downside. His main struggle was to meet demand. An aspect of his conscience cautioned him against making light of such a thing, but the money was too good, and soon his family was well off, as he already said. One of his orders of business was to seek out one of his old companions, Pamitha Fien, to whom he took a liking during their quest for freedom. Hot woman rule the day once again! They bonded further over love of drink and supported one another through uncertain times that lay in store. He also kept in close touch with Gilman, ever the perfect practice partner. They would train together often, taking care to stay in tip-top shape as much as possible throughout the years. Greentail did not always did his best to keep in touch with all his many friends, and knew he owed his fortunes to them. He made a special point of staying close with the group of friends he came to know so well during his time with the Nightwings, wherever they were. They shared a special understanding that put even Greentail at a loss for words sometimes. Okay. With the cycle of rites ceased turning, Wilfred Sandalwood turned toward the starless sky and closed his eyes and prayed. It was all he could do at that stage of his plan. He aspired to assemble with liberated exiles representing each of the large ethnic groups composing the population of the Commonwealth. They would stand together as a vision of the 8 scribes returned, inspiring the masses to embrace an older set of values, from before the Commonwealth had tightened its grip. With the rites ending sooner than expected, this ideal scenario became impossible. Wolfridge just Sandalwood's own freedom, for instance, was now forfeit, yet the plan did have contingencies. Fortunately, most of those contingencies did not prove necessary. Word reached him that on the night of the scribe's return, his fellow liberated Nightwings stood together and their voices echoed through the streets. These former exiles, who ought have disappeared into the ranks of the Commonwealth's own leadership, now stood united with its people, who poured from their homes in solidarity. It was imperative to Sandalwood that this stand against the Commonwealth be peaceful in its nature. An overwhelming show of popular support would be more than enough. Ensuring this was his priority, and in the end, the result was self-evident. The plan's goal had been achieved. Sandalwood kept busy after that, as much as possible providing counsel from afar to those who would be at the forefront of the birth of the Sanherian Union. Of course, being stranded in the downside meant there was only so much he could do. Resting assured that the future of the nation was in capable hands, he turned his attention to the remaining exiles of the downside. They might never return to that new nation, but at least they could experience its triumphs and its struggles in some vicarious way. So he took to his old work, writing and printing. His literacy began to spread throughout the Sanherian Union, and so too did the exiles of the downside take to it. For his part, Sandalwood helped to teach as many as he could. More than that, he provided the material to read, a semi-annual report about the latest events in both the Sanherian Union and the downside. His periodical gave many exiles something to look forward to. One of his allies in all this was the imp Tizo, with whom he traveled all across the downside. Sandalwood often cited Tizo as the offspring of his own enthusiasm for a brighter future, as such was the creature spirit. Alex, play when you believe for the He welcomed the company of the reader of the Nightwings at every opportunity and counted him as a trusted friend and a keen editor. As Wilfred Sandalwood gained more fame throughout this land for all his sacrifices and his contributions, it is said that he remained steadfast about 2 things. The first was that the cause itself ought to remain in focus. The freedom that the people had achieved, it was a gift to be cherished, a set of values that needed to be nurtured. The second point himself had little to do with the outcome. He would often praise the exiles of the Nightwings who had stood with him, each in turn, by name. He never forgot any of them. One day, to commemorate his birthday, the people of the Sanherian Union unveiled a monument depicting him and the Nightwings as imagined in their prime. While Sandalwood did not learn of it until much later, it is said that he was moved to tears, then by the gesture. It is since ensured that those of us with memories more fallible than that of Sandalwood likewise remember the achievements of his former exiles and our cause. Good for him! Everyone keep it together. It's our wife. It's our wife, Sandra. Okay. After the cycle of the rites ceased turning, records of what happened to the Black Wagon of the Nightwings became inconclusive and contradictory. Some accounts suggest that the exiles of the Nightwings who remained in the downside continued to make use of the Black Wagon as their place of shelter and their means of travel. However, there is no record of what happened to the wagon's contents, such as the Book of Rites or the Beyonder Crystal, said to be haunted by the apparition Sandra the Unseeing. One possibility is that, when the lone minstrel took his leave, he took the Beyonder Crystal with him, for he was thus obliged. By this line of reasoning, however, the Black Wagon itself should have been taken also. Others remain skeptical that the Beyonder Crystal ever existed, or rather that the visions it granted were anything other than the result of an active imagination or fever dream. The bog dwellers of the southern bogs offer still another explanation, for they are familiar with binding enchantments. If there existed such an object, in which the Sisters of the Arch had been expelled for more than 800 years, then the enchantment could have expired along with the light of the stars. What this would have meant for Sandra and the Beyonders is difficult to say for certain, other than it may have meant that they were finally released. Nevertheless, the fates of Sandra and the Beyonder Crystal remain unknown. Yet those exiles of the Nightwings who claim to have seen this apparition all spoke of her with degrees of reverence, or perhaps a little fear. Can you believe this, reader? Honestly. Sandra has appeared before you, as well as you can see. They're so far from the mark with all this nonsense. I am wont to laugh. In fact, here goes. She laughs. She is referring to the account of her, since she does not care for it. Well, let them gossip all they like. I merely wish that they would mention you, at least in passing, when next they are at it. Though they shall never know even the half of it, shall they? Sandra seems to indicate. We have her in our packet. Yeah. You suggest to Sandra that the account of what occurred to her was really not that bad, and that you liked aspects of it. You are much too diplomatic, you know that? You can tell she is unswayed, and yet her grin remains intact. She appreciates the gesture. Anyway, let us keep going, lovely reader. We know the truth of it. This is what matters. She fades into the Beyonder Crystal for now, and you tuck it away safe. There is one more account which warrants mention. The Nightwings conducted the rites under the guidance of a reader. Little is known of him. However, some accounts of him begin to paint a picture. We know he was of common birth, always directionless and prone to misremembering at times. Maybe so. The journey to the downside left him close to death. It was then the Nightwings found him. They brought him from the brink. He showed them the path. He pressed onward with the others. He made a vow to help his friends be free. Thus did the cycle of the rites commence its final turns. When the final rite arrived, the reader's freedom was at stake. In the end, however, he remained in exile. From that point on, accounts of him diverge. It is said the voice which troubled him he never heard again. Some say he helped improve the lives of other downside exiles, though whether that is true, only he knows. Alright, tree, woo! Someday, perhaps, that reader's own star shall emerge. Then it shall pierce the dark of night in all its brilliant glory. Until such time, and ever after, all of us give thanks.
Their journey began on a barren waste where the reader arrived, afraid and alone. When he arrived, the Book of Rites awakened.
Yeah, that was a really good game. I was a little concerned because we weren't gonna let everybody be free or whatever, but that ended really well. Hedwin, we're broken up. Get off the screen faster, if you would. I'm with Sandra now. So goofy.
We sing of the last of the
Yeah. That was really good. The music was good, the art was really good, the gameplay was really fun, and really rewarding too. Like, the fact,
the path that his heart laid before him.
art?
Is found
More? singing about them.
Captain Joe Dariel, mother to many a foundling. She has found her way home.
That's so cute. Bear. Yeah. Oh my god. We're on a roll. Relationship ended with anyone else satisfied? Yeah, literally. I'm gonna let the credits ride, to be honest, because it's pretty. But straight up speaking of spec, I still need to buy that, and I don't know how happy my bank account will be about it. But luckily I have a couple days. But that is what we will be playing next. It's a little bit of treat.
Here's the scribes in the world all around her. They have guided her home.
Oh my god, this song is so sweet.
Sir Gilman the bold,
Sir Gilman!
his quest finding honor and glory,
Sir Gilman, my beloved.
found his way home. Paramount the Thane,
Fane. Oops.
scribe seeking only
Oh no, his head when he's throwing up. Oh, Sir Gilman around the... Wolfred! Looking good there, King! Better be my Queen Bertrude at the top there. Ugh, love her. Yes, Bertrude, Queen. Oh, they're hanging out. Oh my god. Definitely, definitely. I mean, he said that we edited for him. So he definitely got it sometimes. Oh yeah, I don't know how to. Wow! Yeah! Oh my god, this game was so sweet. Ugh. Gilman was so little. Oh my god, they're correct sizes. They're canonical sizes. I'm scared, actually, a little bit. Oh my god, that's us. We're the reader, dude. There we are. I didn't even realize I was like, Gilman. He's so little. Yeah, this game was really good. Now I want to like draw for it or whatever, but that's the mentally ill. That's the mental illness, I think.
we shall find our way
That's true. That's true. But I do have to piss. And also the credits are still going. Oh no, is it the voice? Please go to jail. Feel free to not be the voice as well. Like, I'm good. It is really good. The music, delicious every time. Do you think this is Commonwealth? Ugh, that was really good. Thank you, Pyre. I love you, Pyre. True Nightwing's campaign mode on low. Well, what's that? What does that mean? What? We'll look into that momentarily. But I really need to pee, so I'll be right back. Think on that. Okay, I'm back now. Happy to report that the bathroom was covered in water. Or something. You never know. Do I go back in? Oh no. Dropped, dude. Okay, I guess not. Sure hope it was. So do I. Oops, I accidentally exited the entire game. Hold on. Let me Google it. True White Nightwing's mode. Okay. Album set. Whoops. Whoops. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Base difficulty, same as heightened. All Titan stars unlocked, and some must be used. Enlightenment required to rank up, rescaled. Cannot load checkpoints or restart the rights. I didn't do that anyway. Book of Rights and White Loot fully unlocked. Slug Market inventory is fully restocked. Feats of Glory is introduced much sooner. Once chosen, this setting cannot be changed. Okay, it just looks like it's like a hard mode, so we won't touch that. It is very early though. So either we can do something else, or yeah, that's what it looks like. But you have to finish the you know, the other thing. Hold on, let me pop her back open. Because I guess we could probably play a couple, but I'll probably lose, to be honest. Because I think it looks like you have to start like a new one. No, thank you, Trina Wings. It was hard enough to beat the normal version, but okay, yeah. Ah, okay, got it. So it's just this. Here's Book of Right and White Flute fully unlocked. Piece of Glory introduced much sooner. I don't know why you wouldn't do subtitles, to be honest. But yeah, generally, no thank you. Versus mode is insane. Hold on. Dissidents? Okay, dissidents have a really cool thing. Hearts ugly. Beyonders, my beloved. I wonder if you can be Sandra. Beneath Hug of Wars. Sermon intro? Die. Mastery, sure. I guess I'm playing one. I don't know. I'm sorry. I love you. Because there's just like a mess around mode. And I think I get to pick.
Welcome.
You can be Sandra.
Who shall conduct the rites?
Sandra, it looks like she's just gonna be Headwind but fucked up. Oh, you can be plenty of people. Lendl, ew. Yay, mini. I'm kinda.
Alma.
Oh, and you can be Dalbert. Oh, you can be the messenger imp. Good for him.
Messenger imp. Begin. You have it.
Uh-oh.
'Twas
Oops.
the first banishment.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jesus. Somehow managed. Uh-oh.
The orb is up.
Uh-oh.
The Beyonders are first to strike the adversary's flame.
Love you, Messenger Imp. Uh-oh.
Glory to the scribes.
He's so silly.
Good.
Oh, what the? Oops, I died.
Tis what the scribes ordain.
Oh, we're just messing around. There's a versus mode, so I you can. This is Sandra, who I love. Oops. You can be the messenger imp, which I'm doing right now. I don't know what's going on, but I was just killed. I'm not really sure why.
Accusers.
There's so much going on. Okay. Uppy, please. Thank you. I think I was also... I think it was Almer, wasn't I? Almer's fucked up, to be honest. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. That's jail. Oh. Okay, yeah. Should have assumed. Okay, well, a worthy sacrifice. Oh, hey. I brought him back to life. Oh, Jesus, that was scary. I love Magic Basketball! Yeah, me too!
The Beyonders prevail.
Yay!
They overwhelmed their adversaries utterly.
That's true, I did do that.
The ceremony is complete.
Crack! The messengers of MCUs are anxious to get back to work now that the rite has ended.
Until the stars align.
Aw, he likes his job. We are literally so good. Anyway, I don't have to keep playing this if we don't want. I can make it really hard for me. I think the highest you can go is 200. 10 stars? I'd rather kill myself. To be frank. Hulkivores is my favorite. Beyonders. Wendell. Fate. Urmilde? Say less. Okay, sure. Feel free to, destroy me at literally any time. Me too! Pirate's really fun! And since we have time, you know, we may as well.
Versus the accusers. Welcome.
Okay.
Who
Sandra's
shall
my
conduct
lady.
the
I'm
rites?
sorry. I love her. So jot that down. Can you make... No. Oh, talismans are disabled. Okay, that makes sense. Gilman, of course, of course. We will play with him right now.
Sir
See my man, he's so little! Okay, do we have any other requests? For guys? I think I played with Almer. Just then. Ew. 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 Or Orlek. Mr. Jimp is so silly. Udmilde. Barker? Okay. We will play with Barker. He's just a little guy.
Begin.
Ooh. Oops. Honestly understandable. Have a good day. I don't know what I just did, to be completely honest with you.
A pyre has been scathed.
Oh yeah, I made it really hard for myself. Oops.
There.
Uh-oh. I think they gotta be on easy or something, you know?
Now go.
Oops, I died instead.
Bask in the purifying flame.
I should probably turn it up.
Shout to the flame.
Oops, I died. Oops, I died again. Here, come back. Oops, I killed myself. Oops. Okay.
Unexpected. Goodbye, Joe Dariel.
Oh, it's Jody.
Headlong
Easy, yeah.
into flames.
I definitely need to turn it up. She's a little boring. Well, you were distracted. Oh,
All banished.
oops. They're really bad. What is going on? Oops.
Barker throws himself into the flames.
Barker. Doggy.
Sandra banished. The worm
Haha, he was jumping, so,
Farewell, Sandra.
I want to learn how to throw.
One false move.
Mainly die challenge, easy difficulty.
Accusers. From burning flame to ash. The Beyonders are now favored to prevail.
Actually, I'm stupid and I don't know why I keep doing this.
Glory to the scribes.
I definitely need to turn them up or something.
A bit
Oops,
of a blunder.
I killed myself. Oops. Oops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ouch. Come back. Oh, God. Okay, that's fair. Bye, Barker. It's fine, I'll just kill her, to be honest. Oop. Uh-oh. Oops, I passed it. Oh, God. This was clearly a good choice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
More banishment for Sandra.
Oops. Uh-oh. I'm very good at video games. Uh-oh.
Hanley's out of luck for now.
Okay.
Be gone, Joe Dario.
Uh-oh. Oops. That's prison. Okay. And then jump! They suck. Oh my god, yeah. At this point, I'm just messing around.
That's it.
I love making it harder for myself. Oh god. Never mind.
As per the sacred law.
Can I jump without sprint? Let me find out. I cannot. I have to have stamina.
Tread lightly.
Uh-oh.
Accusers banished to the last.
Oh yeah, and we can't sprint for some
If I were
reason.
that one, I'd be rather angry.
I mean, honestly, to be completely honest with you. Oh god, his ass. Uh-oh.
Onward thus to greater glory. Welcome.
Oh, okay, I've killed myself, to be honest. Oh god.
No sign of the accusers.
Oh, wait. Why am I going so slow?
Beautiful. beauteous.
That's terrible. why, why am I walking?
No more than a lick of flame remains.
Okay, that was a bad idea. LMAO. Can I get an LMAO? Haha. You're fucking stupid.
Fear not the purified flame.
Video games. Okay, don't touch it though.
Good.
Okay, that was ass. Got him. Uh-oh. Never mind, we're good.
It is done. The Beyonders remain. They vastly outperformed
Yay!
their adversaries. The right is done.
Easy win. This knight has gained appreciable quantities of honor here. He can feel it in his bone. It's probably his skull.
Until the next right.
Honor! He's so silly. Standard, adept, master. Okay, let's slap it on master, see what happens. Do we have any specific location? Glade of Lu, my beloved, Fall of Solayam, Isle of Claymore. That one sucked, if I recall correctly. Book of Rites, Ridge of Gold, Spring of Dreamer, Cairn of Hoob, Pit of Belief, Hulk of Oars, my beloved. Talismans? Actually, yeah. Slap them on there, huh? Titan Stars, I think I'd rather kill myself. Let's fight someone else. Tempest has a cool one. Okay. I don't... What did I probably just put myself in Hulk of Wars, because I like Hulk of Wars. She's so oceany. Yeah, there she is.
The Tempers. Welcome.
Okay, who should we be?
Who shall conduct the rites?
Ooh. Okay, so she's a nomad. Love her.
Sandra.
I don't play with Jadariel, or I haven't been able to. Tizo, okay. Yeah, I'll go back. There he is. Tizo. And then this one's this one.
Tizo.
And then Jadariel is a treat for myself. Which is hers? I forget. Oh, here it is. It's Slime Torn. I think it'd be interesting to
Dariel.
play the game, but release only the people who would be like the 8 scribes or whatever. Oops, I passed it to the wrong motherfucker. Oops.
Tis taken.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay, I've been killed. Oh. Oh god, okay. She's, oh god. I have been killed more than once. Help. Okay. Uh-oh. Whew. Whew. Sweating a little bit. I'm sweating a little bit. Uh-oh. Haha, you're a racist. Okay, please. Haha, goals bracer. Fuck you. Okay. Oh, jeez. Haha.
A swift recovery.
Oh! Let's get it! Let's go! Okay, I've been killed.
Splendid.
No. Okay. Whew. Whew. Okay. Actually. Okay. No, that's great. That's great. No, that's really cool. No, that's really cool. Okay. No, that's fine. I'm not upset. You're upset. If anything, you are the one that's upset. Oops.
Sandra didn't see that coming.
Oops. Okay. Kill.
The orb.
Okay. Whew.
Of freedom.
We got it. 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 Uh-oh. Oh god. Am I some kind of stupid person or something?
Sinners.
She's been killed. Someone do something. Uh-oh. Ouch. Okay, I have been killed twice. That's really cool. Okay, okay, Jody. Take 8 years to come back. Speak your truth. Uh-oh.
Banishment
Oh, no.
for all.
Please don't. Okay. No, that's really cool. Okay, never mind. I got it. Okay, guess I'll kill myself. Okay. All right. Yes. Yes. Okay, please don't do that. Oh, awesome. Oh, okay, no, that's really cool. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, oh. Come get this ass. Can you? Okay. Well, that's awesome.
Simply monstrous.
Haha.
Why, that was all of them. Ah, yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. No, that's awesome. Thank you. Okay.
That dull
I might lose. So computer master mode might have been a bad idea. Okay, this must be Bill's bracer. That gives you like unlimited stamina after you kill someone. Oh god.
Unfortunate for Golbert.
Uh-oh. No, I died. Oh no.
'Twas but a little splash.
You didn't even put it. That's true. But still. Uh-oh. Really goofed that one. Okay, let's fucking chill. Let's fucking relax, shall we? Alright. Oh, fucking right, dude. Oh, yes. Kill him. He has been killed. But I have also been killed. Okay, I have been killed several times. I also caught it. Basically Jesus. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. I'm really bad with Jody. I didn't realize how bad I was.
A banishment.
Oh man, that was really close. Oh,
Dangerously close.
that was really close. What the fuck? Oops. All right, that's mint. I love that. Personally, really cool. Oh, can you stop jumping over it, please?
Spectacular.
Okay.
Deliverance.
Okay. We got it. It's basically in the bag. It's basically one. Uh-oh. Okay.
Glorious.
I have been killed. Uh-oh.
Sandra banished.
Uh-oh. Items, of course. Okay, can you get in the... Okay.
Rose to the occasion.
Uh-oh.
One
They passed it to me.
stands unopposed.
Oh! Okay, he asked me.
Didn't see it coming.
Uh-oh. Oh, I have been killed.
That was all of them.
When they throw it, it's like an insult, to be honest.
Your victories at hand.
Oops. I have died. Okay, I keep getting really close and then failing. Alright. Alright. Oh. Oh man, what the fuck? Okay, super cool. Fucking awesome. Oh yes.
Beyond those banished to the last.
So mean. Okay, fucking chill. For 10 seconds, please. And thank you. Okay. Yeah, let's do. That was embarrassing. It's fine. Okay. You all need to go to prison. I'll be the first to say it. Okay. Whew. We got it. We got it. Okay, please do not touch me. Okay, please don't touch me. Thank you. Okay, fucking okay, awesome. Super awesome. Super... Okay. Very good. I was really close, though.
The tempers prevail. It was the will of the 8 scribes which kept their flame alive.
Okay.
Thus end this night's proceedings.
Good work back there, my friends. We keep things up like that and we'll get out of here. Thank you! This game is really fun. And you can play with 2 players. So, on one computer. So, put me on, basically. Okay, I'm gonna call that. We're gonna shut her down. Love her though. Let's see. Oh yeah, Scott's at a wedding. So he probably canceled this evening. I just didn't pay attention. We went for a good 2 hours, so I'm gonna call that good. I'm surprised I managed to milk that as long as I did. Happy wedding, Scott. He's officiating his friend's wedding. She also streams, so good for her. Women's rights. Thank you. I'm glad we had a good time. Officially finished another game, which is very cool. It feels like since he's nervous about it because he has to like write it and everything, but I do hope he has a nice time. But we're on a roll with finishing games because sometimes it feels like for a second there it felt like I didn't finish much of anything, mainly because it was the Dark Ages, and then I played Fallout New Vegas. Gross. Which did not end at all because I never finished the game, technically. And then Bully, and now Pyre, and then Stray. So Stray is next. But before Stray, we've got our yes, we are having Y2K stream Sunday. I hope. I'll have to find Y2K games to play? I mean, Y2K games to play. And maybe a little outfit as well? I don't know. Outfit required. Y2K. Very perfect. Yeah, so we finished this, and then we have Y2K stream, which is at a very convenient time, because I literally don't know what I would have done on Sunday if it wasn't that, so that's really cool. Thank you for your yay. So I'll have to find Y2K. Yeah, so I'll have to find a decent set of Y2K games to play. Because I was gonna get CD-ROMs from, like, my childhood, which was basically just Miss Pac-Man and then some, like, some baby games for, like, children. Some, like, 2+2 type games. But I'm not sure if I would be able to do that because it is Friday and it's on Sunday, and I'd only be able to order those. And I've tried several times to get Miss Pac-Man pirated version, but alas, I have not been able. So I don't think I'd be able to find any of the games that way. I could do Webkins. There's other things I could play. I would just have to think of things. And I'm bad at thinking of things. Just to let everybody know and be aware that I am stupid. It is very 2000s. You are right. But if anybody has any suggestions on what else I should play besides Webkins, because I probably will do that. Webkins, so fun. I could take out one of the Webkins I have in my stash, and he can be a part of my outfit. This is good, I think. So I guess Beanie Babies are kind of Y2K as well. I have the little duck. Wibbly. Hold on, let me give him a goog. Let me give him a goog. Oh, Googles. I forgot. Duck Webkins. Yeah, the duck is so cute. He's so dirty and shit, but that's okay. I love him nonetheless. He's just a little guy. Okay, here. Let me show you. Watching stuffs. Chrome. Duck Webkins. Perfect. There he is. But yeah, I put him back into my thingy. My play out of this now. He can be for my outfit. I wish I had him still. But I like Burger. I wish I still had like his tag so I could play as him, but I don't. Which really sucks. I love your doggy named Burger. Aw, Chocolate Webkins. He's so brown. Okay, no, he's so stupid. Look at him. I like his blush. It's so cute. Ah, maybe I'll give him a wash the best I can. Are these 3D models? That's so cute. Aw, he's snowy. Okay, anyway. There's a chocolate Valentine's. Oh my god. Wait, where I clicked it? Or no, I'm stupid. Okay, hold on. Scoots. Scoots. Me too. Scoots. That's so cute. Ah! Chocolate no Webkins. Oh, he's so silly and chocolatey. And Valentine's Day shaped. Oh, I love the love puppy. Nobody look at me. Uh-oh, my frames are dropping. Nobody panic. Nobody panic. Shh, 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 shh. You're fine. Shh, you're okay. Shh, shh, shh. Yeah, there's indistinguishable from this. Aw, what a good dream. I want Webkins. I wish they were real still. Strawberry cow. Oh my god. Normal cow. Okay. Thank you for not panicking. Thank you for staying calm. Okay. Anyway. Raid. Should we raid someone new? Let's look for somebody new. Now that we've played all of Pyre, let's look for somebody playing Pyre. Because oh my god, literally me. Uh-oh. It's literally just us. Oh, but we're both transgender, so it's fine.
Area is safe and secure for now. Investigation yields nothing of note. Three of you return to the wagon for the remainder of the day.
Okay, fuck it. Let's do this guy. What the fuck kind of goofy ass name is this? I don't mean it. I don't mean it.
This knight is always keen to take the fair scraps of wisdom, Master Reader. You insert Gilning over his understanding of his aura.
Okay.
His connection to his presence, both physical and spiritual.
Actually, let me just go back to this now that I've got. Anyway, you're very welcome for stream. I will. Oops. Anyway, shut up. I will see everybody on Sunday for Y2K. Hopefully, I'll have a cute little outfit. Hopefully, we'll play some Webkins. Yes, Gilman. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, love him. Okay. You're very welcome for stream as well. I will see everybody on Sunday. I love you, and we'll see you on the other side. Godspeed.
Hark, Master Rito. This night he understands that we shall soon stand against the Pyre Hearts and his former knight commander. Oh, hello. Welcome in, raiders. Hello, Dexplorer. Thank you for the raid. I do not have alerts. I do not have shoutouts. But I hope your stream went well. We are approaching the end of Pyre here, so if you would not like to be spoiled on it, then I don't want to tell you to let go away, but just fair warning. Anyway, how was your stream? Welcome in. What were you streaming, by the way? Ark Master Rito, this night he understands that we shall soon stand against the Pyre Hearts and his former knight commander. This knight is eagerly awaiting the occasion, rest assured. So Deluge shall see that our true strength lies in the bonds that have flourished between us.